Gio's job is safe for now after Rangers came back with an emphatic win against Aberdeen. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. Rangers, Gio, it all looked like it went to shit. It looked like the whole thing was knackered when Aberdeen took an early lead. But fair play to the Rangers. They dug in. They didn't quit. They didn't just tuck their tails between their legs and accept it like they have in European football and end up losing 4-5-6. No, they fought back and they actually ended up scoring 4 goals against Aberdeen. And let's be honest, a really, really bad Aberdeen, man. In terms of possession, Rangers had 70%. Shots, Rangers had 36 shots to Aberdeen's 5. And shots on target, Rangers had 13 to Aberdeen's 1, and corner kicks was 13-4 in favour of Rangers. This was a really, really poor Aberdeen performance. I don't want to take anything away from Rangers. I thought Rangers played really well today, but I expected more for Aberdeen. We've seen a lot of good performances for this Jim Goodwin's Aberdeen side this season. I thought maybe we were going to get one today, and it just didn't happen. Rangers-Aberdeen has always been a big game. Aberdeen always try and pose a threat. There is a bit of a rivalry there. I just expect Aberdeen to be better today, and they were not better, and they deserved exactly what they got today, and that was absolutely nothing. You could make a case Rangers should have probably won by more than 4 goals to 1. But let's start with the opening goal then. Aberdeen, you've got Duke doing all his nice wee skill moves. He's cutting in. He's completely just destroying Liam King. Liam King doesn't know whether to look left or right, and Duke is just like completely obliterating him with the ball at his feet. Now, I think King is a decent prospect, but is he cut out for this level? Should he be in the Rangers starting 11? I don't think so. You might get away with it in the Premier League because Rangers are just like better than 10 of the 11 teams. It's as simple as that. So in the Premier League, you might get away with Liam King in there, but in Europe, I think we've already seen this season that Liam King's not really up to it. And like I said, he's still a young lad. He probably should not be in this position that he's in, and he is in it due to bad signings for Rangers, incompetence, injuries, you name it. John Souttar's about as fucking fragile as a twig, so he can't play any games. We know Goldson's out. Davis, for some reason, took about 10 years to actually get a match. So, Liam King has been chucked in at the deep end, but I don't think the guy's good enough. Anyway, he gets sent left and right by Duke. Then Duke skins him. Liam King slides in, doesn't win the ball. Duke then goes down way too easily. I believe it was a dive. And Tavernier, it was Tavernier's challenge. At this stage, King's already down. King's out. Tavernier puts in a challenge. Duke doesn't get caught, but he falls to the floor anyway. And then Tav ends up appealing. I think Tav's appealing for a dive, but the referee never gave a penalty anyway, so I don't know why the Rangers players are appealing for a foul here or appealing for a dive. Why not you play on to the whistle? And they didn't do that, they just stopped. And then the ball rolled through to Barron and he smashed it in. 1-0 Aberdeen. Rangers fans weren't happy. IBROX turned into a morgue for more than the first time, and it didn't look good at this stage. I thought the Rangers were going to lose. I thought Aberdeen were going to take advantage of this, but it didn't happen. Rangers bounced back pretty quickly. Cholak, it's always going to be Cholak, isn't it, really, when you think about it? Poor defending for Aberdeen. Cholak's in the middle, ball gets slotted to him, he scores. Then just before half time, Rangers applying pressure, and they get a second goal. John Lundstrom just smashes it in for about 4 yards out. The ball was, I think it was kept in by Tillman. He just cuts it back on the goal line, and it was John Lundstrom who smashed it in. And then just into the second half, James Tavernier with a third goal. He actually hit the post with a penalty as well, so he could have had 2 goals today, but it wasn't to be. The penalty, I actually thought was, I thought it was a soft penalty, because I know Chris Boyd will say soft-boiled egg, hard-boiled egg, or whatever, but for me, this was eating an egg. The ball, he's not stopping, he's not denying Rangers a chance. Therefore, I think it's harsh to punish the handball. It's not hand to ball. The ball is just comes up and he's moving his hand away and it just happens to hit the ball. But this was, if anything, him hitting the ball actually moved the ball closer to Sakala and gave Rangers a better chance. So he wasn't interfering, he wasn't making an interception with his hand, he was not preventing Rangers from doing anything here. I think it was harsh. I think it was incredibly harsh, but Didn't really matter. I wasn't going to change the outcome of the game. And then late on, Morelos scored again. I thought this one was offside. He scored an offside goal that was given offside that looked on. I thought the goal that he scored that was on. I think the goal that he scored that got chopped off, I think that was onside. And then the goal that he scored that was given onside, I think Sakala in the build-up was offside. So I think VAR got both of these decisions wrong. It doesn't really. I mean, I guess it works out the same either way. They gave one offside, they gave one onside. I think they got it the wrong way about, but regardless, it doesn't really matter. Rangers 4-1 win, easy win. It relieves some pressure off of Gio. I mean, Rangers played well today against a good Aberdeen side. Well, I say good Aberdeen side. They've been good in spells this season. They certainly weren't good today, but you can only beat what's put in front of you, and that's what Rangers did today. So they closed the gap to Celtic. Celtic have dropped points at Livingston every single season since Livingston's been promoted in 2017, so who knows, there could be a chance Celtic will drop points tomorrow, and Rangers with this win, they put the pressure on. That's all they can do. So, and they've helped the goal difference as well. So it's a good Saturday for Rangers, pish Saturday for Aberdeen. Aberdeen then drop into 4th place. Hibernian go above them with that win. So yeah, just a contrasting days here. Rangers will go home happy, and Aberdeen will go home thinking, what the fuck is this? You know, Aberdeen, unless they have the man advantage, I've noticed this season, they do struggle to win games. The games that they've won against Livy and St Mirren, the games that they've smashed teams in, they have had an extra man. When it's 11 versus 11, Aberdeen tend to struggle, and they struggled big time today. So Rangers with the win, Aberdeen with the defeat. Is what it is. Gio is safe for now, but I tell you what, when Aberdeen went 1-0 up, I bet he was getting ready to sign on. The job centre was calling him. Anyway guys, that's it. Leave a like, leave a subscription. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.